So you've been manifesting. The question is, are you getting close to manifesting what you deeply desire? Are you getting close to the wish fulfilled? You've been doing visualization, maybe you've been doing affirmations, vision boards, gratitude rants. There's all kinds of techniques that work, but are you getting close? Watch this video. I'm going to share some signs with you, and you may actually see a sign in the video. Hi, everyone. Robert Zink, your miracle mentor and alchemy success coach. And today we are soaring high like a big, beautiful eagle. And we're always flying in the direction of your dreams and your goals. High flyers, we only have a few openings left for your free 30 minutes of miracle mentoring and alchemy success coaching. To find out what a mentoring program can mean for your life, the money you desire, the love you crave, and the health and happiness you depend on. We are filling up fast this time of year. Everybody wants to make 2024 their best year ever, a year of joy and love and prosperity. And so we're here to help. Lawofattractionsolutions.com. Make sure that you sign up right now. It's absolutely free. So you've been doing all kinds of work. You've been making vision boards, maybe, or scripting, or doing the 369 method. You've been using a lot of different techniques, but are you getting closer? That's the real question. And that's what this video is going to answer for you. Sometimes people will say, Robert, I've been manifesting, I've been doing a lot of different techniques, and things seem stagnant and they're slowing down even. They're getting worse. What the is going on? And so signs tell you that you are making progress, that everything is falling into place, that things are going to be better than ever before, or you're still stuck in this stagnation, which means you're doing things from a position or a state of want and need rather than belief and have and acceptance and receiving. So the curious thing about signs is if you believe in signs, they tend to show up in your life and they tend to guide you along the way. Wayne Dyer used to say, if you believe in miracles, people that believe in miracles see miracles all the time. And people that don't believe in miracles, they never see them. The same is true with signs. To one person, they might see a feather on the ground and it might mean something to them. Another person just sees a bird feather. That's all they see. So there's a difference of consciousness. And as you open up to receiving signs, the signs will show up for you as you're getting closer and closer to manifesting the wish fulfilled. So at some point in your manifesting journey, whether it's money or your specific person or a soulmate or a relationship or whatever it is, at some place in your manifesting journey, what takes place is you go, oh, things are shifting. I feel a shift. People are always talking about going through a shift. Well, shifts don't have to be big, miraculous things. They can be very small and they can be micro shifts. So as you start shifting from want to knowing, I don't want it anymore. I don't want my SP anymore. I know my SP is mine. As you start shifting that consciousness, you start drawing your SP or money or whatever it is closer and closer to you. And all of a sudden, that's when the signs start to show up, because the signs are telling you you're in a better state of consciousness. So, to put it simply, once you are in a state of receiving and knowing, you're open to receiving and you know what's happening. You're no longer in a state of want. You're in a state of absolute knowingness. Once you're in that state, signs will show up like crazy. As a matter of fact, high flyers, when I'm manifesting and I get out of that want state and I start moving into that state of gratitude where I just know it's happening, I sometimes feel like I'm going insane. I see so many signs, especially number signs, but I also see other kinds of signs. I go for a walk every morning, and for 3 mornings in a row, I saw a cardinal in the same place. And the cardinal didn't fly away when I approached, it just stood there. And I knew, yeah, this is personal, but I knew this was a sign to me. So you might see animal signs like I saw the cardinal, or you might see number signs. You could see birth dates. You could see somebody's birth date or even their address. And that can mean something to you. It can show up on a license plate or on your web browser or wherever it shows up. And all of a sudden, you realize, wow, that's a sign. I had a friend who later became very, very wealthy in life. But when she wasn't wealthy, she would tell me that she would see these lemos. And every time she saw a black limo, money, a little bit of money would come into her life unexpectedly. When she saw a white limo, more money would come into her life. And eventually, she saw so many limos, she was just driving herself insane. But she also made piles and piles and piles of money. So the list of signs could go on and on. But I'm going to share with you some signs today that what you are manifesting is getting closer, because these signs reflect that you have made a change, that you have crossed over from wanting and needing and fearing and hoping to knowing and believing and accepting. Oh, I love this one. And receiving. So, number one is your interest in your manifestation is growing. And what this means is that you've had an interest in manifesting up until this point, maybe a specific person, maybe a new job, but now it's getting bigger. Now you're becoming certain. Before you were hoping, now you are becoming certain. And so you're starting to think about the future. You're starting to make plans. I was talking with a client last night and he said, hey, I know it's going to be a year before I see my girlfriend, but hopefully I can manifest her here in 6 months. She's in Germany, he's in the United States, and he has to stay there because of an operation. And I said, what are you going to do when she comes in April? Because I think she's coming in April. And he says, oh, I've got it all planned out. I know exactly where I'm taking her. I know exactly what we're doing. His interest in manifesting, that's a sign, has it's expanding, it's growing. Number two is you just feel this sense of inner peace. You know, you're not struggling to make it happen anymore. You know it's happening. You accept that it's happening. You accept that you are the one. You accept that you are the person for the new job or for your specific person. You accept that you're getting married in 2024. You accept it. You believe it. You know it. And you begin living it. Sign number three is other relationships are growing. In other words, all kinds of connections and relationships are growing. I say, let me give you an example. So I'm mentoring a client. She meets a guy, but he's kind of in a relationship. He has kids. There's a whole lot going on. She likes him, but there's a whole lot of baggage going on there. And all of a sudden, the guy that she loved 2 years ago, was deeply in love with, shows up into her life and apologizes for his behavior and realizes he's now ready to take things to a new level. Took him 2 years. Now, whether she goes with bachelor number 1 or bachelor number 2 is besides the point. That's a sign. Sign number 4 is you just feel good. You know, like James Brown, I feel good. Yeah, you just feel good about your life. You feel good about where it's going. You feel good about your future. You're not living in doubt and fear and worry anymore. You're living in certainty, and that feels good. You're feeling confident, and you know that you know that you know that everything you desire is growing and is manifesting. Well, sign number 5 is you just have more energy than ever before. You want to go more places. You want to do more things. You're working out more. You're walking more. You're running more. You're lifting weights. You're doing yoga, whatever it is. You have more vitality. And that's a huge sign that you are getting ready for something very special in your life. And sign number 6 is, well, look, you used to look backwards. You used to look at yesterday, at the past. You're not doing that anymore. You're not focused on the past. You've given up the anger. You've given up the resentment. You're focused on the future and you're planning a future. And as you plan, the universe is giving you signs, 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 and manifestation and fulfillment. And it feels very, very good. I just love it. I just love it. I love it when everything comes together. So, high flyers, speaking of everything coming together, have you been to Miracle Hypnosis online? You haven't? Well, it's absolutely free for 7 days. I want you to try it. Look at when you get control over your subconscious mind, you have control over your reality. It's as simple as that. You have control over whatever it is you desire. Okay? So you do. Now, I have a video I've set aside for you. I want you to watch it. It's coming up next.